Yesterday I did a photo walk with the RICOH GR IIIx, and I just had to tell you what happened to me yesterday. It was very weird but very refreshing, let's say, and I just wanted to be very short in this video. Just woke up and felt the need to tell you guys what's in my mind about this. So I just went out for a normal walk of 2 hours outside in the afternoon, and it was really just a normal thinking of taking the camera out. I didn't think about photographing anything specific. I was just taking the RICOH with me as I always do, and I wanted to do a chill walk around the city, try to capture something that interests me. And if you follow me for a while, you know that my favorite style of photography those last couple of months was ICM photography, and the whole movement of the camera while shooting type of images, which I so much think they are so unique and so fun to capture and to look at. I think it's really unique, and it's something that I wrote a PDF about it. It's on my website. If you want to support me, it will be great. But anyway, I talk about this in my channel a lot. And yesterday something different happened. So I went out with the camera, and suddenly I felt this need to stop and be more aware of the situation that I want to capture. Because let me explain, when I do ICM photography, it's not that I'm not aware of the moment, and even so I'm even maybe more aware, but in a different way, of what I'm going to do right now with the camera, with the settings and with the movement and everything. But it's such a different mindset to be, and I felt like when I saw all of those light and shadows, like harsh light and shadows on the street yesterday, I felt the need to capture it as is and just try to change my settings of my camera to, you know, more traditional style of street photography, to try to really be present in the moment and focus all my energy to that. And I think what led me to do this was a couple of things. First of all, I had a great time, and I think I really enjoyed the photos that I took. But second, I tried another thing this week, which I try to do a lot of shorts form videos. You know, I usually do long-term videos where I post here on YouTube, but I always try to make this short, like shorts for Instagram and for shorts on YouTube, and all of this content that I'm really not used to do. I really don't like. It's not my favorite type of content to watch for myself, and also not to create. I just feel like it's unnatural for me to be as fast as people want to see shorts, because when I do upload shorts, the videos are not so great. I try to take a couple of online courses about how to make those, and I realized that it's not for me. I don't want to focus on that. I tried to do this a couple of times this week. If you follow me, you saw that, and I even erased a couple of things that I did because I didn't feel complete about them. And my point is that I tried to do shorts, and by doing that, I watched other photographers' shorts so much in this week. I watched like maybe dozens of hours of shorts time of photographers, and in that watch, I saw a lot of like normal traditional street photography of street photographers who use Fuji, RICOH, Leica, all the gear that I love, and the results that they got just made me so inspired to go and capture similar things. You know, that's the whole inspiration part of YouTube, in my opinion, regarding to photography. You know, not on YouTube in general, just my personal goal to inspire other people. And I was so inspired by other photographers that I figured that while I was in this walk, I just walked on the street, and then I realized, let me try something that I used to do a lot and I didn't do for a very long time. So long story short, I took the camera and I took a lot of traditional street photography, and I even used the film simulation, the positive film, I think I will put it on the screen right now, simulation inside the RICOH, and I shot RAW plus JPEG so I can edit later if I specific photos that I liked. And I just went with the intention of capture everything that interests me with the composition and light and shadow that capture my eyes as I used to do. You know, when I started photography, when I fell in love with street photography, this is what I was looking for. And this was so relaxing and such a, like, I was such in a state of being present in the moment. It was different from shooting ICM because, how do I put it? I felt like my whole knowledge of photography came through in those photos, in manual mode, setting the aperture, ISO, shutter speed, to get exactly the shot that I want from this street right now. And this wander in the city made me go to even more like a quieter place, I hope I say it right, quiet, more quiet place on the street with no people, just building, shadows, stuff like that. And to stop and really be aware of what I'm shooting, you know, without even people. I didn't want to be dependent on the movement of the people and who am I going to see. And it was like such a relaxing time to walk with the camera and get those results, and I'm really glad and happy to share those with you. And please let me know what you think about the photos and the walk overall, what you think about this state of awareness in street photography or in general in photography. I'd love to hear that. It doesn't mean that I'm stopping to do like ICM photography. I think it's a more maybe controversial type of images to see. It's not such an easy thing that people like, how do I say it, like most people will like them when they see it, you know. It's less it's more unique maybe, but maybe less people will connect to those kind of photos. It doesn't mean that I'm doing this because I want other people to like them more than my ICM photography, but I feel like, you know, as I said, I was so inspired by seeing other photographers doing that. Anyway, really happy to do again this type of photography. I don't know what I will continue to do. I just wanted to share this with you. That's it. If you have any thoughts, I really love to read them in the comments. Thank you so much for watching. I'll see you soon in the next video.